Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm doing a million things right now, child. Already. Let me see. I thought I had a black pen. I can't use a blue pen. Okay. Okay. Good morning, Symmetry. Good morning. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing this morning? Uh-oh. Good morning as everybody comes in. Y'all know I got a new work schedule. My new work schedule is actually from 6 to 3. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. I Yesterday was our first day working that schedule. I actually didn't. It wasn't even bad. It wasn't even bad. I actually prefer this schedule anyway because I'm always up early in the morning anyway. So I prefer this schedule anyway. All right, hey, everybody out Natty, DDS, Miss Aline Ford. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all can't hear me, right? Can y'all hear me? I'm not buffering or anything, am I? hey. We got a lot to discuss actually. Um I said I was gonna watch this. Save to watch later. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Somebody let me know if y'all can hear me. Actually, I'll check myself. Hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Actually, I'll check myself. Okay, y'all can't hear me. Cool. Okay, y'all can't hear me. All right. Again, happy Tuesday to everybody. It is Taco Tuesday. It is Taco Tuesday. Okay. It is Tuesday. It is the 28th. All right. There's so much going on. Again, I can't start this show off without sending prayer to Jamaica. Okay. We have to send prayers to Jamaica. I actually saw Chloe Cook from Heart and Hustle Houston. She was planning a wedding and she's actually stuck in Jamaica. Okay. And so she said that there are a lot of families, children left on the island right now. And it really just I watched a snippet of a news clipping yesterday that said that there were a lot of people who were stuck in Jamaica as far as Americans who visit there. They're stuck in Jamaica. They can't get back, of course. There's no planes going out. Things are flooded. So we want to send our biggest prayers out to Jamaica, and not only just Jamaica, but all of the places that are going to get hit. Jamaica is going to get hit the hardest, but we do pray for everybody in the path of Hurricane Melissa. Okay. Um, yeah, we do pray for everyone in the path. Y'all, I hope. Ooh, give me 2 seconds. All right, if any of you have AT&T or T-Mobile and you are affected by this government shutdown, call them. They are giving they're giving 2-month extensions. Okay, they're giving 2-month extensions over for your cell phone. All right, if you have those. I don't know about Verizon. I don't see Verizon actually on this list. Um, God dog it. Oh man, and I don't know where the list went. Jesus. Yes, symmetry. It said, oh man. Don't you hate when something when your page refresh Golly, man. And I don't know who posted that. Dang it. Let me see. Oh, dang it. Is this it? No. Yes, it is. Okay. So, I'm gonna just read a couple of these things off to you guys, so that you can, so that you know what's going on. Okay. I'm gonna start from AT&T. So AT&T will assist you with adjusting late fees, providing 2-month extensions, and revising payment schedules. So they'll also change your payment date. Sprint will provide short-term payment solutions. Okay. T-Mobile is offering short-term assistance that can spread out service payments over time. So basically, they did that to me once before, when I had them way back in the day. Basically, what they did was whatever I owed, for that particular month, they just dispersed it off into payments for my remaining bills. Okay, so this, and listen. I want to provide resources for everybody. Verizon is offering flexible payment options and has a promise to pay program to set payments for future dates. Now, what I will tell you about Verizon is just be careful with Verizon, because even if you're not able to pay it on that date that you promised to pay, they will cut your services off within 6 hours if you don't pay. So be careful with Verizon, and just make sure that they tell you everything you need to know. Um, I saw PayPal is giving loans between 250 and 500 for anyone affected with SNAP benefits, or if you are a part of the federal, or if you're a part of the government shutdown. Kia Motors Finance called them. They are deferring payments for up to 60 days. Ford Credit, GM Financial, and Mercedes-Benz Financial Services, they are also putting the payments on the back of your loan. And I know some people say, "Well, I don't want to do that," or "I ain't doing that. That ain't good." Listen, you do what you have to do when you got to do it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this post over to my community wall. I'm actually about to do that right now so I don't lose this. Bank of America announced assistance available to furloughed federal employees called the Priority Assistance Line. Chase Bank is doing the same. Congressional Federal Credit Union is doing the same. Wells Fargo is doing the same. I do know some people still bank with these places. Let's see what else. Interior Federal Credit Union. They are also giving loans interest free, for up to interest free for up to 30 days. So catch that. Okay. And they typically give their loans based off of how much you make on your job. So that's how that one works. Navy Federal Credit Union, they are offering a special loan program. Okay. I want y'all to read all of the fine print. All right. PayPal, as I stated before, this is for existing or new PayPal credit customers. Minimum loan amount is $250 with a maximum cash advance of $500. Okay. Let's see. SunTrust. SunTrust hasn't made a specific offer just yet, but they did make a public announcement that they do have programs in place. Let's see. Toyota Finance. So if you have your vehicle finance through Toyota and Lexus Financial Services are also offering deferred payments. Hyundai And the list goes on, y'all. The list goes on. Rental home assistance, National Rental Home Assistance represents many of the nation's largest operators of single family rental homes. They're offering deferred rent payment options with no late fees to any renter who is being furloughed. Okay. So y'all check that out as well. National Food Resources and Advanced Feeding America. These guys have a nationwide network of 200 food banks, and that's definitely good for people who not only furloughed employees but also people who were receiving SNAP benefits. Check with your local school district um, to save on food to ensure that your kids eat breakfast, lunch for free. Okay. So they are still offering free lunches as well. So I'm like I said, let me post this right now. I do not want to forget. Hold on. And listen, I just want to be a help to the people while I can. All right. I feel like YouTube gonna tell me this too long. Oh, it didn't. Okay. I put it on my YouTube community wall in case if anybody needs to go back and find it. All right, let me speak to everybody that just came in. Hey, Miss Shirlene Ford, Mama Bees, I see you, Bama Girl, Kay Calloway, Miss Felicia, Jerry, um, Miss Gina. What up, Terry? Good morning. Tiffany Thomas, good morning. Cam, good morning. Lee, good morning. Queen Sag, good morning, y'all. So again, we started this off by praying for Jamaica and also by giving everyone a list of resources who have been furloughed or who who basically are affected by this federal government. And honestly, y'all, it's not like I shouldn't say this, but it's not like they confirming that. So basically, if you have family and you are affected as well, by giving family money, whatever, you count as well. So call these places if you need it. Okay. And I don't know if y'all catching what I'm putting down. Okay. Pick up what I'm putting down. All right. So we got a couple things to talk about this morning. I want to discuss Kerrion Franklin. Okay. I want to discuss Karlie Red. I definitely want to discuss further Bishop Wooden versus Jasmine Crockett. I want to talk about Amazon jobs, and then we're going to talk about homecoming as well. Okay, but I'm going to leave Jasmine Crockett and um, Wooden for last. All right. Hey, Miss Shelley. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, who said that? Hey, Janai. Hey, Boo. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so let's go ahead and start with Kerrion Franklin. So last night or yesterday evening, I started seeing Kerrion posting these cryptic messages um, on Instagram, and he made about a series of 5 or 6 posts. And if you don't know who Kerrion Franklin is, that's the son of Kirk Franklin. Now, if y'all don't remember, now I'm gonna say allegedly, but if y'all don't remember, a few, probably I want to say maybe about a month or two ago, Kerrion Franklin came out and was alluding to the fact that Kirk Franklin them might be beating on him or abusing him. Okay. And he put this picture up with all of these scars on his back. And everyone, you know, I felt like it was super unfair. I felt like it was super unfair to do that because he made it seem like Kirk Franklin had access and was doing that to him currently. And I just think when you have, and this ain't no shade to Kerrion because I hope that Kerrion is well. But when you're out here on that on those things, it can make you do certain stuff. And so I feel like right now it's a cry for help, and he's doing it again. He's posting these random posts. Now he's not saying Kirk Franklin is doing anything. Well, actually, I take that back. He posted that Kirk Franklin did not call him. Kirk Franklin, Tammy, he named his brothers, he's named his sisters, and said that they didn't call him. And then so everyone is in the comment section tagging Kirk Franklin. And I think that that's also unfair. Listen, when somebody is that far gone, y'all, that person has to want the help in order to be helped. So people are saying they're calling Kirk no good and all of these things when we really don't know what Kirk has done for him, and we don't know what Kerrion is telling the truth about, and we don't know what Kirk is telling the truth about. I don't believe, and this is just me, I know fathers and sons have issues, mothers and daughters have issues, sons and mothers have issues, daughters and fathers have issues all the time, right? But I be thinking it's so unfair if y'all can clearly see that this man doesn't really want the help at all. And we don't know what type of stipulations or what Kirk Franklin might say. Yo, sometimes in order to offer someone help, there's certain things that that person is not willing to do. I don't know if y'all have ever had to deal with somebody who abuses rugs or whatever the case may be, but they have to want to get out of the situation. You can't just go over there tagging everybody in the family and expect for that to work. Even if his family did reach out to him and offer him help, who's to say that he wants it? You gotta want the help in order to be helped. And I don't think that he wants the help. Because we have these episodes like every 2 months, every month, we have these episodes. And you can clearly see what he's going through. So again, I think it's unfair for y'all to say, and y'all know I'm not talking about y'all specifically, but I think it's unfair to keep tagging Kirk Franklin in this man's comments and keep saying, come get your son. You showing who you really are. We knew you wanted this, and we knew you want that, and we knew this, and we knew that. Chill out. Y'all don't know what that man is doing. Y'all don't know if that man has offered to help Kerrion, and Kerrion just don't want it. We don't know. So again, I just think, and that goes for anybody. We could take Kerrion out of the situation and put someone else in the situation. It's all about, do they want the help? If they don't want the help, it's nothing you can do, unfortunately. All right. That's all I want to say about that situation. I'm pretty sure other people talk about Kerrion. Now let's go ahead and get into Homecoming and Ari dumbass Fletcher. Okay, I don't like that girl. I don't like her, and I don't like that Jada Waiter girl. I don't like them. I don't know what it is about them, but I don't like them. So she made this post on Twitter talking about I don't understand why all these grown folks going to homecoming. And I said, say what? Say what? Do what now? Let me find this post. I don't like dumb people. I'm sorry. Where is this post at? She said something to the effect of, here you go right here. Why are grown adults at homecoming? Is that normal? I'm genuinely asking because I didn't go to a big college that did stuff like that. But it seemed so off. I thought that was for the kids in school events. Ma'am, I wish somebody in your corner would have told you to delete this. You can't be genuinely asking why grown folks are going to homecoming. It's called homecoming. There are still grown adults that go to their high school homecoming. Because in some places, they just believe in celebrating where they came from. It's called homecoming. You know, churches have a thing called homecoming too, where people come back home to their home church. There's a lot of things. Homecoming, it means you come back home, and there's no age limit on it. Oh, girl, I just be wondering, like, do y'all not have nobody in y'all spaces to help y'all? Because why the hell did you put this on the internet? I have never in my life seen somebody be so dumb. Ask a dumb question. That's dumb. Anyway, moving on, child. Moving on, honey. All right. So I don't know how important this is to y'all, but General Motors is eliminating Apple CarPlay and Android Auto from all vehicles over the next few years. I wonder what this is about. Let's read it. GM CEO Mary Barra has confirmed that GM will move away from offering CarPlay and Android Play or Android Auto support in future vehicles, including those with internal combustion engines. Okay. It goes on to say that the reason given by GM is the company wants a more unified, integrated experience rather than switching between the car's uh, native system and a phone mirroring system. Okay, I guess I can understand that. Barra described smartphone projection as clunky and said that GM is moving toward what many call software defined vehicles. Okay, so I would just assume that the vehicles now they're gonna have a much better system than the CarPlay system. Now, to be quite honest with y'all, I don't know if y'all know this, but you don't necessarily have to connect your phone to the CarPlay. I only have an Apple, so I don't know what Android does, but you can connect it to the CarPlay, and it doesn't mean that it has to be connected to CarPlay. You can connect it via Bluetooth, and I think we kind of gotten away from that. But of course, it'll show your text messages on the screen and to read them out, but that's pretty much all that you can do. But I would assume that they are going to have a really, really new integrated system. So I don't I see more people or more car makers and manufacturers. I see them going this route. All right, let's see here. Okay, so let's get into this. Wells Fargo agrees to pay $85 million settlement after it hosted fake job interviews to hit diversity goals instead of hiring diverse talent. Isn't that interesting? So let's get into this. Wells Fargo would rather pay $85 million in lawsuit than hire diverse talent. Wells Fargo has agreed to pay an $85 million settlement following allegations that the bank conducted fake job interviews to boost its diversity statistics rather than genuinely hiring diverse candidates. The scandal emerged after reports surfaced that minority and female applicants were invited to interviews for positions that had already been filled. Purely so that the company could appear compliant with diversity initiatives. I'm sorry. The settlement aims to resolve claims that the bank hiring practices were misleading and discriminatory. Critics argue that this behavior undermined the very purpose of diversity programs to create equal opportunities in the workplace. It goes on to say that Wells Fargo stated that it remains committed to improving its hiring process and ensuring fair opportunities for all candidates moving forward. The incident serves as a reminder of the importance of authentic inclusion efforts and not just performative gestures to meet corporate goals. Okay, child. Okay, child. That's mighty interesting. That's mighty interesting, child. Mighty interesting. All right. Amazon is set to slash 30,000 corporate jobs and major workforce reductions starting this morning. Amazon is reportedly preparing to to 30 cut up to, I'm sorry, 30,000 corporate positions in what could be the e-commerce giant's largest round of layoffs since 2022, which was right after the pandemic. So according to sources cited, the move expected to begin as soon as tomorrow will impact, now again this article was written yesterday, assume that it will impact roughly 10% of Amazon's corporate staff. The company has not yet issued an official statement, and a request for comment was unanswered. The reported cuts follow Amazon's previous layoffs of 27,000 employees between late 2022 and mid 2023 as the company restructured operations following rapid pandemic era expansions. It goes on to say that despite the looming job reductions, Amazon stock edged up 1% to close to $226.52 on Monday after reaching a high of 228 before the report surfaced. The stock is up 3% year to date, lagging between the broader S&P 500's 17% gain in the same period. Investors will be watching closely when Amazon reports its third quarter earnings on Thursday, especially for signals on how cost-cutting measures may impact ahead of the holiday season. I think that this is major. I think it's major. Yeah, I think that this is major. I think this is major. I hate to see that uh people are losing their corporate jobs over there at Amazon. I hate to see that. I really do. Hey, Mocha Drop, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, I hate to see that. Hate to hear that. All right, I don't know if y'all interested in this. I think we already knew this. May 8th of 2028 is the day that Diddy is supposed to get out of prison. Okay, moving on. All right. Now, I really want to know y'all's thoughts on this. I really want to know y'all's thoughts on this. I meant to talk about this yesterday, but I'm going to talk about it today. There's a video going around of a guy, a man, a black man, getting on a school bus, right? He has a 6-year-old daughter, and she was being bullied by a 7-year-old girl on the school bus. So what the dad did was the dad decided to stop at the bus stop around there, and he decided to get on. His daughter got on, and he told his daughter to beat the other girl up, to beat the bully girl up, right? So authorities say that 36-year-old Maurice Fox faces charges of felony harassment and two misdemeanor assaults and trespassing on a school bus after he reportedly told his daughter to get back at another child for allegedly hitting her. In the video footage, Fox can, and of course I would never play this on YouTube, but Fox can be heard, and Fox is the dad, but Fox can be heard warning, if I find out that you're touching her again, your parents are going to have to come see me. Now, I don't see nothing wrong with that part, but I wouldn't have got on that bus. Now, just because they look at black people differently, and the fact that you are a black man, I think is also a problem. According to the affidavit, Fox got on the school bus around 9 a.m. with his daughter when the 64-year-old bus driver tried to stop him. Fox allegedly shoved. Oh, that's another reason why you're in trouble. Fox allegedly shoved the driver and approached the young girl involved. So, couple things here. You're a black man. You can't be doing moves like this, unfortunately. I get it. We trying to teach the children to keep their hands to themselves, and you won't. Because your daughter is 6 and she probably didn't fight back, you wanted her to fight back, but you have to be extremely careful when you do certain stuff. Now, people may not see a problem with it, but I already see a problem with it because number one, he's a black man. You can't do that. You can't do that. Now, I do believe in, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all, I do believe in you when it comes to this bullying thing and you bullying my child. I probably wouldn't mind me taking my child back up there to whoop your ass back. I wouldn't feel no type of ways about that. But I'm just saying, in the world that we live in right now, this wasn't the way to do it. It wasn't the way to do it. Being a black man, then you shove the bus driver. They already gonna get you for shoving a 64-year-old man down. Like, come on. I just that now that would have been the right way, Lee. I would have saw the parents first. Let me see your parents. I'm gonna see your parents for sure. That would have been the thing first. But again, I'm not saying that he's wrong for defending his daughter. I'm not saying that he's wrong for making his daughter defend herself. I'm not saying that. But again, you're a black man. You get on the bus doing something like this, they probably gonna take you through there just because you are a black man doing it. I think it would be different if it was a woman. I do. Even if it was a black woman, I think it would have been different. So again, you just gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with what you do. All right, take me through that. 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 Now, why I turn that into a church hymn? All right, let's talk about Karlie Red. Let's talk about Karlie Red. Listen, I am not a Karlie Red fan. I never have been a Karlie Red fan. And what happened? Sarita Gamble, can you hear me? What you mean what happened? Can y'all hear me still? Y'all can still hear me, right? Chef, I want my birthday song. When your birthday? Okay, y'all can't hear me. Okay, thank you. Oh, well, I haven't gotten there yet. Thank you though, but I haven't gotten there yet. Okay, so dang, made me forget what I was about to say. I'm about to talk about something. Karlie Red. Karlie Red, Karlie Red, Karlie Red. So, no, you haven't missed it. I haven't talked about it yet. Karlie Red, Karlie Red, Karlie Red, Karlie Red, Karlie Red, Karlie Red, Karlie Red. I have not been a fan of Karlie Red. Okay, I have not been a fan of Karlie Red. But let me just tell y'all kind of how small this world is and how amazing sometimes things happen. So y'all know I'm really big on domestic violence, and I am big on advocating. And as we close out this month, I've lost 3 queens to domestic violence, and so Karlie Red hosted a event this past weekend or this past week for victims of domestic violence. Now, you can say what you want to about Karlie Red, but I think that this was absolutely dope. There was a lady who gave a speech, and she talked about how her she lost 2 sisters to domestic violence, and how one of them was pop out 8 times, and then how another one was a girlfriend, and he did a lot. Y'all leave Christine here. Leave her here. Leave her here. We'll put her up. We'll put a comment up here because I'm sure that's what she wants. Leave her here, honey. Leave her here. Because if you're not here to listen to the message, then you probably need to exit stage left. Because if that's what you got out of me getting ready to say what I'm getting ready to say, Get your whack ass out of here, bitch. Now, back to what I was saying. She hosted an event that she did this past weekend or this past week, and it was literally about domestic violence. And there was a lady who gave IPV. I wanted you to leave her here. I want y'all to leave when people come do stuff like that. You can leave them in the chat. You can leave them in the chat, and you don't have to hide them. You don't have to hide them. I'm giving them exactly what they want. I want her to be able to. I want her to be able to come in here and chat. Come in here and chat, baby. Come in here and chat. Come in here and chat. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind cussing them out this morning. But back to what I was saying. So, Karlie Redd did an event, and at this event, she was happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Oh, today your birthday. Today your 62nd birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, a happy birthday. Wood. Y'all tell Bama girl happy birthday. Tell Bama girl happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Okay, back to what I was saying. So, Karlie Redd did a event this past weekend for domestic violence, and there was this lady who was getting up. She was giving her testimony about what she went through with her domestic violence situation, and I noticed that in the comments, people were saying, you know, I ain't a fan of Karlie Redd. Why is Karlie Redd there? Without knowing that Karlie Redd is the person who hosted this, and she used her hard-earned money to put this event on. She did all of those things. So I can give props where props is due. And props is due to her for advocating for domestic violence as well. I think when you are a Black woman and you can do that in your community, I think it's super, super dope. And so to Christine Stubblefield, Christine. By the way, I unhid you, Christine, because I want to see if you're going to come back in the comments, Christine, because you was wrong. What you said. What you said was wrong, Christine. Where you at? I unhid you. You can comment. Where you at? Where you at? Dog face ass bitch. Don't come over here playing with me. I done told y'all. When I'm not bothering y'all, don't come over here bothering me. Don't do it. Just don't do it. So somebody had left like a really nasty comment for Karlie, and Karlie responded. And I ain't even mad at her response. I sure did call you a bitch. You are a bitch. Leave her in here, y'all. Leave her in here. Don't bother her. I sure did call you a bitch, and will call you another bitch. What's next? What you gonna do about it? You act like we slept with you last night. You didn't even come in here and speak. You decided to come in here and say, who cares if you are a fan? I know she don't care. Because you wouldn't sit and be patient and listen to the message, bitch. Now, what's next? Now, y'all gonna learn to quit playing with me. I'm not your play pretty. Your grandmama used to tell you to go out there with them kids and play in the little sandbox. I'm not the one. You come over here disrespecting me, I don't get the police. You do not get the police my response. So if you a bitch, you a bitch. Whatever else comes after that is whatever else comes after that. Stop policing people's response. And I said what I said. Now, HEB is donating $6 million to the Texas Food Bank, and they need to do that. And Meals on Wheels, because I just saw some bad news about the Texas Food Bank. And so I think that this is huge. Shout out to HEB. Y'all and HEB ain't in the pockets of the current administration. Be clear. Is there a message? Say what I already said what I was gonna say, Christine Stubblefield. Now moving on. You will not, I promise you will not take over my show this morning. Okay, so I think that's dope. Thank you, HEB. I think that's dope. At HEB, if y'all got an HEB in y'all area, use HEB because again, HEB is not, as far as we know, they are not in the bed with the current administration. Okay, so make sure you go check that out over there. Texas Food Bank for people who are not receiving their SNAP benefits this month. And I'd say go ahead and plan for December as well. December is going to look the same way. December is going to look the same way. Oh, and by the way, Christine Stubblefield, I'm no bastard, bitch. I know my daddy. All right, moving on. Okay, very misplaced anger. I don't know who she calling a bastard. I know my daddy. I know exactly who he is. Do you know yours? R&B singer Sammy has been arrested and charged with cruelty to children and battery. Sammy, we're going to put you where we put everybody else, okay? You have a mug shot. You have charges, okay? He has 3 charges. Fugitive in state, battery, cruelty to children, 3rd degree witness, MISD. Now, he came out and done some type of statement, okay? And the baby mama called him. He think he up here. He think he next to Jesus and stuff like that. But Sammy, 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 we don't play about the kids. We don't play about the kids, Sammy. Sammy, we don't play about the kids. We don't play about the kids. We don't play about the kids. And so I thought that this was ultimately disgusting. I did see this and read on this, and dang, I hate that for Sammy because I like Sammy, but sir, we don't play about the kids. We don't do that with the kids. We don't. So his baby mama posted, she posted videos of the bruises and the all of the things. Like, it just looks horrible. It looks absolutely horrible. There's a video of him throwing an iPad at her and the children, and then there's other videos of him in the background saying some things. There's videos of him being arrested, and it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's pretty sick. And Sammy, you do have a lot of explaining to do. I thought I saw on Twitter that they said that he explained something, but I ain't watch it. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I didn't watch it. He did put up $1,050 bond. And so he is out. Child. Not a mama didn't hug her growing up. Anybody studying Stubblefield. Okay, so y'all, I don't know if y'all seen, but Jamie Foxx had a concert over the weekend, I guess for his daughter's birthday party. And I don't know if these was random people that just showed up to the party or what. I don't know. I have no clue. But Jamie had to get up because somebody threw a bottle at Glorilla. Somebody threw a bottle at Glorilla, and so Jamie wasn't having it. Jamie cussed them out real good. Now, the only thing I couldn't, because I guess they don't know who threw the bottle, I don't understand why they didn't escort the people out. I don't know. I don't know why that didn't happen. But anyway, they are, he did cuss the people out about throwing that bottle. And I don't know why folks go to concerts and stuff like that, wanting to throw bottles and wanting to do crazy stuff at the concert. It's just real weird. Like, why are we doing that? That's weird to me. It's very strange and weird to me. But I just don't understand why y'all throwing anything at the stage. Enjoy the show, and if you don't like that person, take your ass home. You shouldn't even showed up. Kind of like Christine Stubblefield. When people don't want you around, now I'm trolling you all this the rest of this live. You fucked up with the wrong person. I'm about to troll you down. Okay. Just like Christine Stubblefield should have stubbed her toe and got her ass out of here. Same thing with that. Instead of you throwing something at the stage, you should have got your ass on down to the house. Okay? All right. Moving on. A Texas prison guard faces being thrown into the same jail he guarded after running an illegal chicken wing operation. Let me read this to y'all. Baby, I key. 25-year-old Amos Nanyue, I guess how you got an African last name, was charged with smuggling contraband after allegedly selling chicken wings to inmates in the Travis County Jail. Amos was fired from his corrections officer job on October the 14th. The prison administration heard many inmates over jail calls speaking about the chicken man and how good his services were. They began an investigation and all signs pointed to Amos. Amos was allegedly overcharging inmates for chicken, $20 for drum wings, and $15 for a flat. Damn! Sir, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sir, you was paying the people, the people in jail. They use all their commissary money for how they pay you for the chicken wings? I don't understand. Wait a minute. $20 for a drum and $15 for a flat wing. Girl, you're literally paying $100 for a 6-piece. Baby, you was paying $100 for 6 wings. It's crazy. That is crazy. Dude was making him a living off of them chicken wings. My God, today. Sources say that he started out at $6 per wing and got outrageous with the prices, which led to the informants tipping off the administrators. So wait. So you was charging $6 a wing. It's still crazy. Okay, $6 a wing is still crazy. So you was charging $6 a wing because you decided to up your price. Because you decided to up your price to $20 and $15, that's what got you in trouble. Oh my God. I cannot. Baby, well, if y'all need a chicken wing, I'm gonna go around there and get you one. Oh my goodness. Baby, because how are them people paying for them people went broke trying to eat a chicken wing? Child, that is crazy. Okay, so moving on. Giselle and Robin comment on Wendy and Eddie's arrest for felony fraud. I'm not really mad at them. Y'all know what? I don't like Jizzy Neck, and I'm not a fan of Robin. But here's what I will say. I will have to give Giselle and Robin their props, and here is why. Y'all know most housewives start something and don't finish it. And what I mean by that is podcasting or any type of business, they'll start it and they won't finish it. Reasonably Shady been going strong for the last few years. I got to give it to them. Okay. No shade, no tea. You got to give props where props is due. Same thing with Karlie Red. Christine. Oh, Christine, I got something for you. Hold on. I got something for Christine. Uh-huh. See, this is why I told y'all don't block her because I want to troll her back. Mm-hmm. Christine! Ah, Christine! 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 I know how to troll back. I know how to troll back, Christine. You bet the right one over here today. I know how to troll back. You better leave me alone, lady. Okay. At this point, you trolling us, not Christine. Now I'm gonna get Christine. Christine should have said a word to me, and I'm gonna get over the rest of this live. You should just let me say what I needed to say and mind your damn business. But instead, you want to talk. So, Christine, you get that Jackie treatment over here. Okay. Okay, moving on. Yeah, moving on. So let's get into let's go ahead and get into politics, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into politics. So we have heard it out of her own mouth now, officially. Kamala Harris says that she's highly considering running again. She could or she couldn't run again. She did state that. It's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting to see if she does run again. Listen, here's what I will say. I will say this because I also watched Cardi B video yesterday as well. I will also say this. I think that, and this ain't me saying that I don't have hope. I don't have those things, but the way that this country is being ran right now, I don't even think that listen, Kamala, I love you down, but girl, we got to get through these next 3 years, okay? We didn't been through 2 months, and I mean 10 months, 11 months going on, and we are living in complete hell, okay? And love you down, girl, but come talk to us in 2027, because right now we trying we trying to live, and I don't think that man has plans on leaving the White House ever, other than him going to see Lucifer. Because he said himself he ain't going to heaven. I'm just saying. So it ain't nothing wrong with me saying what I'm saying, because he specifically said himself he ain't going to heaven. Well, if you're not going to heaven, then you're going to sit right next to Lucifer, where you belong. Okay. But Auntie, let us get through these next few years and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Then come talk to us. But we're gonna do you right this time. You had 107 days, which that wasn't on us, but you had 107 days. You know what I'm saying? So we here for you. We here for you. But just come back. Come back. Come back like in 2027. You know. But I'm not mad that she's considering running again. I'm not mad at that. I mean, listen, especially when you had that go getter mentality, I'm not mad at her at all for that. I'm not mad at her for that. All right. So this is breaking news, honey. Massachusetts updates its SNAP benefits website to blame Trump and the Republicans after Trump violates the Hatch Act. Oh my. Well, I wish all of the rest of the governors and everything would just fall into place and do that on their government websites as well. Okay. Shout out to Massachusetts, because this is what we need. This is his fault, and it is the Republicans' fault, period, point blank. Now, I told y'all, I said this yesterday, I do not think the Democrats are extensively innocent here, but what we dealing with right now is solely Trump and the Republicans' fault. And since on every other federal government website, y'all saying it's the Democrats, I mean, what's wrong with saying this? Now, there are a lot of states that are also suing about these SNAP benefits as well. Not only are they suing about the National Guard being deployed, but they're suing about SNAP benefits as well. Now, again, I think that all of the other places need to align with this, but mostly red states, honey. Mostly red states. So I think that this is only right for us to talk about both of these things in this moment. Yesterday, I talked about Bishop Wooden and how he came for Jasmine Crockett. Okay, I'm going to let you guys hear this. Everybody knows again that this man is a Trumpisha supporter. Okay, everybody know he's a Trumpisha supporter. And everybody know what the deal is. Everybody know what the deal is with Wooden. But let's listen to what he had to say about Jasmine Crockett. I played this yesterday, but I'm going to play it again today so you guys can hear it. Let's go.
God is giving our women space. God's giving our women platform. But listen, when God gives you a platform, don't go hoochie. All right. Don't go ratchet. Don't go street. If God gives you a platform. One of the most famous or infamous, depends on how you see it, women in society today is Jasmine Crockett. Elected to office, and look at how she talks. Look at what she's brought. Just hood language for a lady. A lady. And you know what she's doing? She's living down to all of the ugly stereotypes that they put out there about black women. Preach. Just after service, Google her and listen to the things that she has to say. She's a I have not sponsored one piece of legislation or anything like that. And all she does is just the cussing and all this stuff for ladies. Ratchet. Now the black community, they're mad at Stephen A. Smith because Stephen A. called out. And you know what it proved? If you disagree with them, just like they're doing with Stephen A., they campaign to get you silenced. They're telling us to boycott him because he checked Jasmine Crockett. What is that all about? You ought to be able to have a differing opinion and not be dismissed.
What's up, y'all? All right. Okay, so a couple of things. He did say Googler. He did say Googler. Googler. He did say Googler. Over there sounding like somebody else I know. Anyway, let me say this. I said this yesterday, but I don't think I said this next piece of what I'm getting ready to say. For me, Bishop, the very thing that you're trying to call Jasmine Crockett out, the man you serve and the man that you be around there supporting, talks recklessly about everything. And you got the nerve to get up and speak about a black woman in your pulpit. I don't have no respect for him and never have. You operate in foolishness. And let me just also say this with my whole entire gut. Stephen A. Smith ain't check a bitch ass thing. Let's be clear. He ain't checked nothing but that damn hairline sliding back in the back of his head. He ain't checked shit. Let's be very clear. We talking about the same man that got up here and cried and wanted people to forgive him. And I'm so sorry. And nobody is accepting his apology because this is truly how he feels about Jasmine Crockett. Now, I told y'all when we talked about Stephen A. Smith, I told y'all there were several people in leadership, especially these pastors and bishops, that don't say anything, that believe the same rhetoric of this right here, meaning calling her ghetto, calling her hood, calling her ratchet. Y'all just don't like the fact that she's probably way more smarter than y'all. What y'all don't run down is her resume. That's what you ain't running down. It's her resume. But let's get yours, Patrick Wooden. Let's get your resume. I guarantee you it don't line up with hers. And I said this yesterday, and I'm going to say it again. Instead of y'all being behind these pulpits and behind these desks talking, what are y'all doing for the community? Have you gotten out and said anything about the community? Why are you preaching this in your pulpit, though? But this is the same person who was feeling some type of way about the people coming and talking about Charlie Kirk, who we knew wasn't no damn Christian. Y'all can say what y'all want to. That man ain't had no Christian values. And neither does the man in the office. Why people keep saying he's a Christian, he's a Christian. You a damn lie. Christian where? I'm so sick of these people. And definitely sick of Patrick Wooden. He always got something stupid to say in his pulpit. And them people yay and amen in it like it's gospel. That's weird to me. I'm not sitting under somebody's leadership who is consistently talking about things that don't align with what the word aligns with. Period. I don't understand why y'all keep going and allowing these people to show you who they really are, and y'all still keep going down there, paying your tithes and doing all kind of giving free will offerings and doing all of the things only for him to get up and preach about Jasmine Crockett. Make it make sense. And you're not doing nothing for the kingdom. You're not building the kingdom up, having these discussions. What you need to talk about, instead of talking about Jasmine Crockett and what Jasmine Crockett is not doing, you should be talking about what you are going to do. But no. And let me say this to you tired ass church people, because I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all coming down in my comments and saying dumb stuff. I can feel how I want to feel. And I can say what I want to say about these people in the church. You know why? Because I came from the very church that he is literally in. Not his church specifically, but the Church of God in Christ. Y'all need to speak out. Speak out about the things that are harming and hurting people in our country. No one gives a shit about you getting up talking about Jasmine Crockett. Not like that. Not like that. You should not be doing that in the church. You should be getting up, asking your members when they are going to be available for this food drive. When are they going to be available to help with the community? And see, the difference is I'm not just talking. I'm about it. I'm going to serve on Friday, going to serve my community. We going down to the food bank, and we going to the, I think my thing say I'm going down here to the to one of these nursing homes and something else I'm going to. But we going down to give our time to our community. What we should be talking about building. A church is supposed to be community as well. I don't understand how you get up as a black man and spread this type of rhetoric across your pulpit. It ain't no God in it. And let me just ask this. What if somebody called your daughter or your wife ghetto and called her hood and called her all these things that you calling somebody else? You calling somebody else's daughter this stuff. And again, I see Jasmine Crockett doing more than what y'all be sitting up here talking about. You and Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith sit behind their desk and you stand behind your pulpit always talking shit. And I'm going to say this other thing. This is the last thing I'm going to say on this. Stop saying it's a difference of opinion. It's not about having a difference of opinion. It's about y'all dogging people out. People that are out here working and doing the things. You don't really got to like Jasmine Crockett like that. But one thing you cannot lie and say she's not doing is that she's not out here working. She's not out here taking care of her people. You cannot say that. She's doing far more than what you are. I will never understand. I will never understand how people think that, or how people will be up under this type of leadership. How do you sit under this? There's no way. There's no way I could sit under this type of leadership. And I'm gonna keep telling y'all, it is past a difference of opinion at this point. It's past that. We gotta stop saying it because it's not about a difference of opinion. We are living in complete hell right now. And you're talking about a difference of opinion? That's not what that is. And I agree. They don't like Jasmine Crockett because Jasmine Crockett is very smart, witty, and she don't mind getting them together. In my opinion, this is an intentional attack on Jasmine because she has the support of her community in Texas. Jasmine is making her voice heard. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I seen a video, probably want to say maybe over the weekend. I seen a video of Jasmine Crockett. She was standing outside of the house, and she was talking to a crowd of people who were, I guess they were there kind of protesting or whatever. They weren't protesting while the video was going on, but there were several people standing outside. And so she was just talking, and she was literally talking about SNAP benefits and how unfortunate it is. I'm going to get to that in just a minute, Mr. Lean Ford. How unfortunate it is for people to just do what they do. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Now, that's why I tied this in together, Mr. Lean Ford. So Trump decides to say, oh, he took all of these cognitive tests and his IQ, she has a low IQ test score and all of this. Sir, you're less than dumb. You're very dumb. I mean, very, very dumb. And let me just read down Jasmine Crockett's credentials. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's go ahead and do this right here. Here we go. She has several degrees. Bachelor's of Art in Business Administration at Rhodes College. She has her Juris Doctor degree from the University of Houston Law Center. Licensed to practice law in Texas, Arkansas, and federal courts. She has served as a public defender in Bowie County, Texas. She has founded her own law practice, specializing in civil rights, criminal defense, and personal injury. She represented thousands of Texas clients, including pro bono prosecutors. She has elected, she was elected to the Texas House of Representatives, District 100, founding member of the Texas Progressive Caucus, founding member of the Texas Caucus on Climate, Energy, and the Environment, elected to the U.S. House of Representatives for Texas 30th District, serves as a Democratic freshman leadership representative in Congress, recognized for legislative work on voting rights, civil rights, and criminal justice reform, and she is a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. That's not even all of her accomplishments or all of her degrees. I want to be very clear about that. So I'm not even finna play this video of Trumpisha sitting up here challenging her IQ. I don't think that you can have all of these accomplishments and do all of these things with a low IQ score. I just don't believe it. So, and you can miss me with this, Trump. This is my thing. If you had such a perfect score on everything that you've taken, won't they post it? You talking about go ask the doctor, like the doctor is going to tell us something different. I'm pretty sure these doctors are going to say what you want them to say. That's what I'm pretty sure of. But I feel like if it is, if it is what you say it is, post it. Post it. Or otherwise, shut up. We already know you did not take. Then he said the cognitive test. Dude, kids can pass cognitive tests. What are you talking about? That's all he do is lie. Post it. If it was that perfect, post it. Post it. That's all we need to know. Just post it. So no, Trump, he can, girl. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. A wig man was talking about an IQ, but yeah. He got it confused. He got it confused with the cognitive test. No, you just don't know what the hell you talking about. Period. That's just what that is. You ain't confused nothing. Right? He posts everything else. Post everything else. Post that. Post that. You so bad. Right. Like we can go ask the doctor, and as if the doctor is going to tell us something different. First of all, it's Trump, so the doctor ain't going to tell us nothing different. And then, right, you got to worry about HIPAA law. That's dumb. Go and ask my sir. I mean, go ask my sir. We ain't going to ask nothing. Okay. Shout out to Jasmine Crockett. I love how Jasmine Crockett Jasmine Crockett is probably the most hated black woman in right now. I'm just saying what it is. She getting it from her own people, from her black people. She getting it from black men, black women. You know, she getting it from her very own people. But what I love about her is that she don't stop. She don't stop. Jasmine, I stand with you, sis. I'm going to always stand with you, sis. Because you be out here doing the work. While all these other people who got so much shit to talk about you ain't out here doing nothing but spreading misinformation. So shout out to the Jasmine Crockett. We appreciate you for everything that you do. And as I stated before, I stand with you. There's a post on my Instagram where I stand with her. That's probably like a year by now. I'll repost it. We stand with you. Well, I'm not even gonna say we, but I'll say I'm staying with you. I don't know what everybody else's plan is, but I stand with you because it is ignorant for these pastors, leaders, and preachers to get up in their pulpit and use that opportunity where they should be saving souls, bringing folks to Christ. You use the opportunity to then talk down on a black woman who is out here making a difference. Patrick Wooten, I'm sick of you, sir. If it ain't Jasmine and Crockett, it's gay people. I've already said it, and I said it plenty of times. That man got an obsession with the LGBTQ community, kind of like somebody else we know. And I'm a hush because I could go down a rabbit hole with that one. I just, I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Okay, I cannot. Okay, so before I get out of here, y'all, because I gotta do some work. So before I get out of here, first of all, if you guys would like to bless the platform, you can. $ Chef DonDon 2. What time is it? It's 7:49. So you can do $7.49 over to the Cash App if you can. All right, and you want to, we appreciate it. All right. But I'm going to read off some more of these resources for you guys, um, just so that you have them. Okay. This is also on my community wall, so you can reference this if you need help. Okay. All right. So, if you bank with the following banks: SunTrust, Synchrony Bank. I don't think that's like a bank. I think that's what you can use to. Oh yes, it is. It's the what they have. They have they have cards, store cards: Amazon, Lowe's, Walmart, JCPenney, Chevron, Texaco. So call them if you have anything going on. The Union Plus, for all Union members, there are a great number of options available for you. Call them at 800-472-2005 to ask about these offers. $300 4-load grant for eligible Union Plus credit card holders, mortgage assistance, loan. They're also giving grants for mortgages as well. I think that's really dope. They're also doing the same for insurance, auto insurance. So if you have your auto insurance with them, make sure you call it. I don't care who you have your auto insurance with. Make sure you call your auto insurance provider and make sure you get all of that fixed up as well. Y'all don't gotta drop out. I'm giving y'all resources. Y'all need to listen to this. Okay. Stay seated. I have not told y'all that y'all are dismissed. Please stay seated. When we do our benediction, then y'all can get up and scatter out. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. U.S. Employees Credit Union is also offering shutdown loans, but only until Tuesday, January the 15th. So that's quite a while. Let's see. Navy Federal Credit Union is offering special loan programs, zero interest. Check them out. PayPal is offering a minimum of $250 and a cash advance of $500. I will not ever get anything from PayPal. I'm just saying, but y'all don't have to do that. Bank of America announced assistance available for furloughed federal employees. Call their priority assistance line at 844-219-0690. Chase Bank has announced yesterday that the efforts to help customers who are U.S. government employees affected or have family members affected by the U.S. Government shutdown. Please call the special line at 1-888-356-0023. For your cell phone companies, here we go. AT&T will adjust late fees, provide extensions, and revisit or revising payment schedules. Sprint, they have a short-term payment solutions. T-Mobile, they have basically where they whatever you owe now, they'll divide it up into a couple of months. Verizon, they say that they have flexible payment plans. But here's what I will say about Verizon with that promise to pay thing, that promise to pay program. They will put you on that program and not tell you all of the ins and outs about that program. If you are still not able to pay by the time you set a date, they will cut your off. And if you are financing the phone or anything like that, all of that is going to be due if that does not go through. So make sure you ask all the necessary questions when you're fooling with Verizon. I won't never fool with them people again. Okay, but just be careful. MetLife. So for your home, auto, life insurance relief, make sure you give MetLife a call, and they are giving 30-day grace periods for home and auto policy. So make sure y'all call about that. Let me see. Ford Motor Credit, GM Financial, and Mercedes-Benz Financial is offering deferred payments. Kia Motors is offering deferred payments. They are only offering a 30-day deferred payment, whereas other places are offering 60 to 90-day deferred payment. Hyundai is offering 30 days as well. Toyota and Lexus is offering 2 months, so about 60 days. Let me see. Da, 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 da. Wells Fargo, because there's so many things dealing with Wells Fargo, make sure you call their assistance line, and that should be available on their app. Rent-A-Center. What the hell Rent-A-Center doing? Rent-A-Center, if your account was up to date at the time of the furlough and you are part of the Benefits Plus, you may be eligible for a payment waiver based on your state involuntary unemployment payment waiver. Losing a job is hard, and making payments while unemployed is even harder. Fortunately, for membership waivers, I don't even know. Listen, I ain't judging nobody. If you got Rent-A-Center and you got some membership thing that they doing, you can get some deferred payments, I guess, with that too. All right. Fidelity and Fidelity Life Insurance Company as well. They are offering a 30-day grace period as well. Okay. So those are some of the resources available. I did post this to my community wall. I really want you guys to use those if it's necessary. And let's do what we can for everybody. I told y'all yesterday, if there's anybody that you can help in your area, or your neighbor, or a friend at work, or whatever the case may be, if you can help somebody in need, do what you can. Do what you can. Even if it's going to buy, or when you go get your groceries, you get extra beans, and you get extra rice, or you get extra bread, extra milk, whatever the case may be. Help those in need. We talked about this. This is not only affecting shout out to Mama Bees. Mama Bees sent something to me. Let's have this snap discussion really quick. And I said this yesterday. I told you guys this yesterday, but so let's talk about food stamp myths versus the facts, right? People who get SNAP benefits don't work. That is a total lie. That is a total lie. The overwhelming majority of SNAP recipients do work. And that's how they're able to determine how much they make, how much their household income is, and how much they make on their job in order to give them some sort of food stamps. Most people who aren't working are probably on unemployment. They're on some type of other assistance that is helping them. I don't know why people choose to be so obtuse and slow, because this stuff is easily Googleable. Googler. Go to Googler. SNAP is a drain on taxpayers. Every $1 in SNAP benefits generates $1.73 in economic activity. SNAP is a riff with fraud and abuse. SNAP has a fraud rate less than 3%. So this would have been great for the person who was in the chat yesterday trolling me about this type of stuff. SNAP benefits has a fraud rate of less than 3%. And that's the lowest of any public benefit program. SNAP benefits go to undocumented immigrants. How slow are y'all? If you're an undocumented immigrant, you don't qualify and you're not eligible for anything in the U.S. that is assistance based like this. SNAP, unemployment, jobs, healthcare, insurance, all of those things you're not eligible for. So I don't even know. Y'all stop listening to these Republicans lie. Stop listening to these Republicans lie when you can go look this stuff up for yourself. Folks will sit back and listen to these Republicans tell you a bald-faced lie to your face, and then the people will believe it instead of going to Googler and Googling it yourself. Anyway, praying for everyone. As I get more resources, I will continue to post them. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. All right. Christina, Christina, you hungry? Christina's gone. Christina's gone. Christina, Christina, you hungry? You hungry? Christina got her money and she's gone. Christina, Christina, come back, girl. Come back, girl. I know, you thought you had met one, but I'll let you know over here. I troll trolls right back. I'll cuss them out. I'll talk to them how I want to. Y'all believe Christina had a problem with me calling her out of her name? Don't have a problem with it. You don't come over here meddling me. You won't have those issues. All right. All right, beautiful people. Have a fantastic day. I'll be live on Patreon a little bit later on today because I got some news to tell you guys. I'm super excited. So we'll be live over on Patreon. If you're not a part of Patreon, unfortunately, this is not the free tier of Patreon. You do have to pay $3.75 in order to be a part of the exclusive the exclusive area. Okay, I know a lot of people have subscribed for free, which is no problem, but just consider upgrading if you want to get the if you want to get the exclusive tier. Okay, I don't think that stubble coming back. I bet she ain't. I hope she stumped her damn toe. That's what I hope. Stubblefield. Anyway, y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.